Hello everyone, welcome to Love and Lux. Today I'm going to do a review on my Coach handbags. But before I do, I'm going to go over what I'm wearing. I'm wearing these jeans. They're actually high-waist skinny jeans. They're from Fashion Nova. My shirt is from YSL. And my earrings, let me see, I don't know if y'all can see them. These earrings are from YSL as well. And then I'm wearing the opium cuff from YSL. The regular the regular rings I always wear, and then my regular watch from Rolex. My lipstick that I'm wearing is from YSL. I think it's called Volupshine, yeah. And it's number 800, I think. It says 62K800. I have no idea. But this is what it looks like. Almost like a frosty, I don't know, like a frosty coffee color, like a light coffee color. Let me see if I can get close and show what the back says. I don't know if they still have this color, but that's what it is. And then my perfume is Tom Ford Bitter Peach. This is one of the newer perfumes that I got over the winter. I like it. I would repurchase it. And so that's what I'm wearing. Okay, so I usually sit down for my videos, and I figured I'd just stand up today. And if I like the way this looks, then I'll just keep doing it. I have my desk here and my bags in front of me. So we're gonna go over Coach. For me, I feel like Coach is more of a contemporary brand, and I don't just do luxury brands. I do contemporary brands. I do vintage bags. I do bags from the thrift store. I do bags from Amazon. I do cheap and cheerful bags, expensive bags. It doesn't matter. I'm not a bag snob, so I don't only wear, and no offense to people who are, but I don't roll like that. So I buy what I like regardless of what name is on it. As long as the craftsmanship and quality is decent for what I'm using it for. For example, I'm not going to expect Hermes quality out of a beach bag. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go over my Chanel bags that I have. I'm going to go over my Coach bags that I have. I'll start with my favorite. This is one of my most favorite bags that I own. I would get rid of some high-end luxury bags before I get rid of this one, if I had to pick. Now this part is bent up in the back. It's empty. It's stuffed with air paper. I don't know if I mentioned this in another video. I could have sworn I showed this bag before, but I didn't show it in detail. I used to store this bag with the back kind of bent down and flat with other stuff on top of it, and I had it in a bin stored away. And years later, I'm talking probably like 20 years later, I decided to pull it out and start using it. So when you do put your stuff in it, though, the weight of your stuff weighs it down, and then it winds up looking flat. I mean, those creases are there, but I don't know. Maybe eventually over time it'll come out, but that's what it looks like on the back. At least when it's empty. And this is what it looks like in the front. My little Burberry bag charm, he pretty much stays on the bag. I know we're in spring now, and he lives on the bag in fall, winter. I just haven't taken him off yet. But you can see how soft the leather is. I mean, you can literally see my fingers through there. It's so soft. The shoulder strap is adjustable, so it doesn't have a top handle or anything. I haven't added a handle to it. It just has the drawstring closure here, and each side it adjusts like a belt buckle. And I think it has three settings, 3 holes for you to adjust each side, and I have mine on the middle setting. I'll show what it looks like on first. So this is what it looks like when you wear it. My favorite bag charm to put on this bag is my little bear charm. I said I was going to get one that just has the little bow on it because in the warmer months I don't want to walk around with the bear charm with the coat on. So that'll probably be one of my purchases coming up soon. Every year I keep saying I'm going to buy it and I never do. But yeah, that's the bucket bag from Coach. It's a vintage bag, PSM by the way. 3 of my bags are vintage, and one of them I bought several years ago. So that's what this one looks like. You can only wear it top handle. I mean, you can only wear it on the shoulder. Sometimes though, when I carry it like this. So I literally grab it and wear it like this, so that I can kind of have it as a top handle. And I'm not wearing any shoes because I'm in the house, so. Otherwise, I would show you what shoes I'm wearing today. But yeah, that's that. I'm going to go over what it looks like on the inside as well. I just have air paper. What I love about the vintage Coach bags is they're all leather and suede on the inside, and the suede doesn't shed, it doesn't peel or anything like that. So when you put your stuff in, you don't have to worry about having pieces of suede on your hands. I mean, on your hands and on your stuff, because it doesn't shed or peel or anything. So it's just a classic pocket on the back, suede on the inside. Of course, it's collared in leather, and the very bottom, the very base of it is leather. And this is my first bag that I'm showing for my Coach collection. I'm only showing Coach handbags right now. And yeah, this is one of my favorite bags that I have. Okay, so we'll go into another one, which is the court bag. This is the Coach court bag. I absolutely love this bag. This color, that one, I don't know what color this is called, but I refer to it as like a British tan, almost like a saddle brown type of color, or brown like a crayon brown. This one is, it goes with everything, and I love that it doesn't have any logos or anything on it. The hang tag is inside of the back pocket. Is it? Oh no, it's right here. Some people don't wear their hang tags. I don't really mind if it's there or not. So yeah, it's there. But this is more like a crayon brown type of color, or like a British tan type of color. This one is called, and I don't know what the official name for that one was. That one I got from the thrift store so many years ago, and I think I paid like $65 for it. I probably overpaid for it back then, because I want to say this was probably like 20 years ago. I bought that from the thrift store. But this one I bought from, what's that place called? Poshmark. And I only paid $35 for this one. This one I bought a few years ago. When I saw they came out with the Cassie bag, I said to myself, when they open that bag, somebody was doing a review, and I was like, if they open that bag and it's leather or suede, I'll buy it. And that's a long story in itself, but it wasn't. I did wind up buying it, but I gave it away. I had the gray one with the black hardware, and I liked it. It was cute, but I wound up giving it away because I wasn't wearing it. I wore it a few times, but not enough to really justify keeping it. And I like this one so much better. This one is smaller than the Cassie bag, but I like this one because it has brass hardware, and the turn lock closure is so much bigger and it's so much smoother. That's why I like the vintage Coach, because I feel like the craftsmanship and quality is better than the stuff they're putting out now. The stuff they're putting out now, a lot of people say it's equivalent to vintage Coach, but I don't think it is. So it has this pocket on the back. Do I have something in there? Yeah, gum way down in there. So this part is suede, this part is leather. Super smooth and soft when you put your hand inside of there. I gotta be careful with my wedding ring because I don't want to scratch up my bag. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's got the hang tag here. The old school Coach hang tags were embossed on both sides. And I believe the old school Coach bags, the hang tag, this little beaded thing, was longer than the shorter ones they give you now. And you could just carry it like this. Obviously the strap is removable, so you can add any strap. Sometimes I put a gold chain strap on here. Like I said, the turn lock closure is very smooth. It's brass. It's a lot bigger than the newer turn locks that they give you now. The smoothness to it is equivalent to Chanel. So when you open it, it's leather here. I'm going to take my ring off because I don't want to scratch it up. And then let me take the stuffing out. This is what it looks like with the stuffing in it. So I have one of those little gel packets to keep your stuff fresh. And then this is the strap. I'll attach the strap and show what it looks like. But basically you have these type of closures on it. And then this buckle, which so you've got 5, you can adjust it 5 different settings. And it's just brass hardware. Okay, so it has one front compartment right here. And one zip compartment here. This whole pocket on the inside is suede. You're probably not going to be able to see that. Oh yes you can. That whole pocket right there is suede. And on this side is leather, and then on this side it's got that raw suede. And again, just like the other one, it's a combination of leather and suede on the inside. This does not, just like the other one, it doesn't peel. Nothing like is shedding or anything on the inside. You would think that maybe after a while the suede would do that, but not with Coach. With other brands, I've experienced that, but not with Coach. Let me, or at least not with the vintage Coach. Let me put the strap on so you can see what it looks like. So it's super easy. The lobster claw clasp on it is pretty big. And again, it has brass hardware. And that's what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you want to wear it on a shoulder. And this is what it looks like when you want to wear it crossbody. I'm not going to do what fits because it would take me a long time, and I don't want the videos to be too long. But this is what it looks like crossbody. And yes, even with the big puffer coat, you can still wear this crossbody. Okay, so that's that. The next one I'm going to go over is another vintage one, because like I said, I have 3 vintage ones. This one has a newer hang tag on it from another bag, and I don't have that bag here because I bought it a few years ago, wore it once, and it broke. So I'm going to do a review on that one by itself and show the bag that I'm talking about. But this is the hang tag that it came with. I do have the hang tag that this came with, but I like this one better. The brass with the gold. I mean, the brass with the black leather. This one, what is this called? I can't remember. I have to put it on the screen because I can't remember what it's called at this very moment. But this one, I bought this one at the same time that I bought the bucket bag. This one was also $65. It has a bar at the top. It's not removable, but that's how the hardware is attached. And this is where you attach the strap as well, right here. There's no feet at the bottom. It's just black. Turn lock closure here. And then on the back it has this generous pocket. The leather's soft. You can see my fingers. And on the back it's a combination of suede and leather. I mean inside. So this part is suede, and then this part is leather on the back wall right there. This is what the handle looks like. So I love the vintage Coach bags because I feel like the craftsmanship and quality is just as good as any high-end luxury brand that you can buy today as it pertains to vintage Coach. And I don't blame them for selling, like revamping their older bags and selling them, because why not? Anyways, it has a big turn lock closure here. Not huge, but it's generous. Like I said, it's buttery smooth, and I can compare these turn lock closures to Coach. I can compare the craftsmanship and quality of this to some of the most expensive bags I have on my shelf. Okay, so we're going to go over what's inside. Again, it's just air paper. It's suede on the back of this, so it's leather here, but then it's suede here. The same thing with the other ones. The suede doesn't peel. It's not shedding or anything. It's the way they're made is really, really good. But anyways, when you look inside, there's straps down inside of there. So you have a front pocket here, which again, this back wall is leather, and then this part is suede. And I think I showed this one, right? The back pocket here. Okay. Inside is just one hole, but you do have this back zipper compartment. Is it open already? Yeah. You have this back zipper compartment right here, which I have the original hang tag in here, and it just says Coach on each side. Because I went into the Coach store, I don't know, a few years ago. This is before the pandemic, and it looked like the hang tags only had Coach on one side. So I noticed that because the old ones have it on both sides. But like I said, this bag that I'm using, or that I have right now, I have the newer hang tag on here, or whatever it's called. 1941, I guess, is what it says on here, up here. But that doesn't mean I don't want this. I want to keep it. This didn't even come with this bag. I just put it on there from another bag. And I just keep that in the pocket. It just has one big back pocket. You probably can't see it because it's black. It's hard to see down in there. And then I'll go over the strap. Oops. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the inside. And it fits everything that you would want to bring. Like, yeah. One day maybe I'll go over each one in detail and show what fits inside. Yeah, because this video I'm just basically showing my vintage, or my Coach bag collection basically. And like I said, there's one bag that I have that I'm not showing because it's broken. Okay, so first I'm going to show the strap that it came with. The strap that it came with is really, really, really long, and I had to put a rubber band, a black rubber band here, because yeah, otherwise this leather piece will be flipping all over the place, because it comes all the way from here. So this long leather piece right here. So I put a black rubber band there. What I do like about it though is the lobster claw closures. I didn't bother cleaning it, so this is what they look like. Again, it's just got the brass hardware. And it clamps. It looks like that. And it just clamps on here. Yeah. And so that is the original strap that it came with. And actually, when I do wear this, I put this part on the back. So let me flip it around. Hopefully the video is not too long. I only have one more bag to go over. Like I said, the other bag that I have that's broken, I'll do a separate video on that one. And talk about like what happened and how it broke and stuff. So that's what this one looks like. Again, you got the rubber band here on the back. The little black rubber band, because I don't know what else to do with it. I guess I could bring it in and see if they could shorten it for me. I guess I could do that. Especially if I decide to bring that broken bag in, I could probably bring this in too. I don't know if they will do it, but I guess it's worth a shot to ask. Otherwise, I have to find, I don't know, some other place that deals with leather and have them shorten it for me. Because it would have to be glazed as well, I think. But this is what it looks like. It's completely empty right now. This one can be worn crossbody as well. Okay, I'm going to show what it looks like. So the bag that's broken, not only did I get this hang tag from that broken bag, but I also got the strap. So if you look at the strap and you look at the hang tag, you probably know which bag I'm talking about. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I'm not all into Coach like that, so if I saw somebody's video, I wouldn't know what they were talking about. So since that one's so long, I put this one on there instead. And this is from that newer bag that, well, it's not newer, but it's definitely newer than this one, because this one's a vintage one. This one, the bag for this I bought probably like 4 years ago, maybe. It's thick. It still has the brass hardware. but the closure is different from the original closure, from the original hardware on the bag. Or at least the lobster claw, I would say, is different from the one that originally goes on the bag. But this strap is nice and thick, and it's not too long. So you can adjust it here on the side. Yeah, this one has 5 holes. And I'm going to show what this one looks like on. With the lobster claw, it just makes it super easy to attach. So that's that. I feel like this one just looks so much better. And then again, I have it already set on the settings, so okay, I'm comfortable with wearing it like this on my shoulder. And I'm also comfortable with wearing it like this as a crossbody. So a lot of the times if I have a bag that can go crossbody and over the shoulder, I try to adjust the strap and just leave it at that setting where I can wear it shoulder or a crossbody quickly. And so that's what that looks like. I typically wear this one in fall, winter though. Like, I don't think I've ever worn this one in the summertime, spring, summer. I want to say most of them, I wear them in the fall, winter, actually. The majority of the time. They wear well in the rain. You don't have to worry about rain spots or anything like that. And yeah, this is it. Now I'm going to go over the last one. The one that broke is newer than this one, but this is one that I bought several years ago when everybody was saying, Coach is back, they're back like old Coach. And I was like, they are, I'm going to go get one. And I was disappointed because it's not like old Coach. But I got it, so I'm keeping it. I had 2 other bags that I bought, but I gave those away. And I mentioned one of them was a Cassie. I did get this hot stamp with my initials, just like I do with Louis Vuitton. I don't like how this is orange. The interior of the bag is orange too. This is called, I believe this is called a dinky bag. What I like about the dinky bag though is the shape. I love the silhouette. I love how the bottom is structured. And it does make a good clutch. So let's go over the bag. So this one has the little spot right here for you to put your little hang tag. This one again is that 1970 something. 1941 is what it says on the hardware right there. It has a buttery soft, the leather on the inside is really, really soft. It would have been nice if they used that same leather on the outside as well. Maybe the leather on the outside will soften up and wind up just as soft as the inside. Because the outside has a grit to it. Like, it has a gritty, it's not buttery smooth and soft like the inside. The inside is really buttery smooth and soft. You would think it's lambskin as soft as it is on the inside, but it has that orange color. Your phone, my phone, I have a Samsung Note Ultra 20. That one slides back here perfectly. On this one you might notice a few spots because I got some makeup on it and I was trying to like remove it, but it wound up staining up the bag. So if you see stains on it, that's okay. I thought about taking it in the Coach store in San Francisco. They were personalizing and putting the charms and stuff on it, so I thought about doing that with this one, but I'm not 100% sure, which is why I haven't brought it in yet. So anyways, you have the turn lock closure, and this turn lock closure is very small when you compare it to this one. This, I mean, granted, this is a smaller bag, but the turn lock closure, the old turn lock closures are so much better and so much smoother. This has already started chipping away. I put black fingernail polish on it. You could kind of see right there where it's chipping. It's normally chipped more than that. I just go over it with black fingernail polish. In fact, since I'm standing here at my nail station, I'll show. I use this. This is an old school. Gucci doesn't make. They still make fingernail polishes, but they don't look like this anymore. But this is just a flat, plain black fingernail polish. Let me see. So that's what it looks like. And I do still wear it, even though they don't make the fingernail polishes don't look like this anymore. I got three of them from Gucci. I have a lot of high-end luxury fingernail polishes, but I also do a lot of gels too. So anyways, this, I just go over it with the black fingernail polish and call it a day, because the hardware, you can already start to see the silver through the hardware. The turn lock closure is very small, and I don't know if you can hear that. It's nowhere near as smooth as the old ones, but I mean, for what it is, it was only a couple $100, so I guess we're okay. It's orange on the inside. Some people may like that. I really don't. I wish it was just red on the inside. Even if it was black on the inside, that would have been cool. Another thing I don't like on this bag is the contrast stitching. I could see if this bag was made by hand, then you'd want to see that contrast stitching, because if you know what bags, when you know what to look for, and you know when a bag is made by hand, you know the stitching looks different. This was done with the machine, so I wouldn't, as a bag maker, I really wouldn't want to highlight the fact that this bag was made by machine, but Coach decided to do it, so whatever. I guess people like contrast stitching, even if they can't tell the difference or don't know the difference between a hand stitch and a machine stitch. But here you go. So it's got the contrast stitching. Like I said, some people like that. The only time I like contrast is if it's stitched by hand, because that's what you're going for. That's what you want to see, the craftsmanship and quality of a hand stitch item, which is why you would want to do the contrast stitching. Plus it kind of gives it like a sporty look. I wasn't going for a sporty look with this bag though. So anyways, it has the buttery soft, really, really smooth leather on the inside. However, I don't like the color, but that didn't stop me from buying it. It's just something that I'm going to deal with if I want this bag. It came with this strap, which is adjustable. It's obviously removable. It's a cute little small strap. This has the same contrast stitching and black hardware as the handbag. And then in here, I don't have it stuffed with air paper because it's too small to stuff. I mean, once I put that strap in there, it's pretty much full anyways. So in addition to the pocket on the back, it has these, let me fold this back. It looks like this on the inside. So you have this kiss lock. What's it called? Bonnie something? I can't remember, but it has this kiss lock closure here. This has the closure on it, or the fabric on the inside is like a canvas. It feels dry, like almost like hay. Like it has a very, very dry feel to it. So yeah, I'm not saying that they should have done it in leather, but at least, I don't know. I'm not feeling how dry this feels. It feels very dry and rough to the hand. So I never use it. I never use this back pocket at all. Then it has this front pocket here. Again, it's just the orange leather. It's really, really super soft. It's a generous front pocket. And then your main compartment. And of course you got the Coach Creed there. The dust bag. I'll open that up and show what it looks like. Obviously for the vintage bags, I don't have a dust bag for it. But that's what the little dust bag looks like. I bought this separately. This is a black chain because I felt like it would go well with the black hardware. And at the time, this chain was only like $35, and I want to say this bag was like, I don't know, $2.99 maybe. It says genuine glove tan leather here. I don't really care to see that when I open my bag. I know it's genuine glove tan leather, so I don't know why they put that there. I wouldn't put that there. And yeah, so the hardware, what I like about this bag is the hardware folds away. So when you just want to wear it as a clutch, you can literally take the hardware and fold it away. And you can't see it. I have a vintage Gucci bag and it does the same thing, except the strap is in the back. Or the hardware is in the back of the bag. So I do like that feature, that it completely folds away. What else? This is what it looks like inside. In case y'all want to know, it says this bag was made in Vietnam. You probably can't see it, but it's right there. This has a weird little thing here. I'm not sure what this is for, but this part here, it snaps. So you can literally take this and snap it up to here. I guess if you want to secure something, like maybe your keys or something. But yeah, I never use it, but that I'm assuming that's probably what that's for. I'm not sure. But again, I love the silhouette. The organization is pretty decent. When you think about it, it's just a little rectangular bag. Even though I don't like the way the interior of this pocket feels, it's still there. You can use it. Maybe people put coins in there. I don't know. It's a light color, so I wouldn't want to put coins in there when it's such a light color. But maybe it's like a built-in little wallet, maybe, you know? I don't know. But I don't use it, but it's nice that it's there. And the front slip compartment, again, the leather is very, very soft on the inside, but it has a grit to it on the outside. And then you've got this generous pocket, which you can use as a place to put your phone. I'm recording on my phone and I forgot to take the case off, otherwise I will show you how easily it slides down. I'm going to put the dust bag back in there, and I'm going to show what it looks like with the two straps. So the first strap we're going to do is a chain. I'm pretty sure if I wore this a lot, the chain, the hardware will start to, the color of the hardware will start to come off. Just like the turn lock closure there. And I'd be touching that up with black fingernail polish too. Until I just get tired of it. But so far so good though. The only wear and tear on the black is this little turn lock closure. And maybe it's because you're handling it more by opening and closing it. But this is what it looks like on the shoulder. This is what it looks like crossbody. If you want to wear it as a clutch and just let the chain hang, you could definitely do that as well. You just hold it in your hand or up under your arm. Again, these tabs will be sticking up. That's why I like that, the fact that you can fold these down and move them out of the way. If you want to leave the chain attached but wear it as a clutch, you can do that too. And if you get tired of carrying it as a clutch, then you would just fold the tabs down inside. That way, if you get tired of holding it as a clutch, you just pull the chain out and pop it on. Okay, so next I'm going to show what it looks like with the leather strap that it came with. I'm just going to leave this inside because that's how I store it away anyway. So we'll put the this strap on. And if you want to wear this bag in the nighttime, you can. This is, I call this my movie theater bag because I like to wear this one to the movies. I've already got stains and stuff on it, so if I spill popcorn and stuff on it, or spill a drink or a slushie or something, nachos, it's okay. I'm okay if this one gets dinged up and banged up a little bit. Or a lot. As long as it doesn't look too bad and I can't wear it anymore. So yeah. Everybody has kind of like a shit-kicking bag, I guess I could say. This is definitely one of mine. Not just because it's Coach, but I done already ruined it with the spots on it. So I got makeup on it, like I said, and I tried to remove it and it left spots on it. So it is there now, so oh well. But I love to wear this one to the movies. It's small. You don't have to take it off when you're sitting down in a theater. You just sit down. You don't have to take it off when you're driving. Yeah. My daughter, she's into, my 16-year-old, she's into Marvel. And she has me watching the Marvel movies, which I like a lot. And we're going to go see Doctor Strange. I think it's Doctor Strange's new movie. So I'm pretty sure I'll wear this to the theater. To the movies. I'm talking about to the theater. To the movies. But this is what this one looks like crossbody with the strap, the leather strap it came with. And then this is what it looks like if you want to wear it on your shoulder. I don't think I've ever worn this on my shoulder. I think the majority of the time when I wear this, probably 99% of the time when I wear it crossbody. But this is what it looks like if you want to wear it on the shoulder. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I just wanted to come over here and do a review on my Coach bags. I know I show a lot of jewelry as far, I mean not jewelry, but it's, well, a little bit of everything from the luxury world, but I do wear a Coach. Um, in fact, I'll show behind me. Where are they? I'll do a review of these bags as well. This is Dooney and Burke. I have the matching wallet inside. I didn't go over, I only have, I think, one or two SLGs from Dooney and, from Coach, so I didn't talk about, no, I have a few SLGs from Coach, other little things from them, and a couple pair of shoes and stuff like that, but I only wanted to go over the bags. But this is one of my Dooney and Burke bags because I do like Dooney and Burke as well. And then I have the same bag in purple. I can't remember offhand what this bag is called. I want to say it's called the Pembroke. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Pembroke or Pembroke satchel. I can't remember, but this one has a matching wallet inside. So if y'all want to see a review on these, you could leave it in the comment section below. We ain't doing just luxury over here. I do a little bit of everything. You know, shame on my game. Like I said, I'm not a bag snob. And I get it. Like, once you buy high-end luxury and you can afford to buy this type of stuff, because not everybody came off the rip buying luxury. Some people had to work their way up. Some people were born into it. Their parents had it, and so they had it. For me, growing up, my mom was a nurse, so she did have nice things. However, no one in my family, none of my friends or anybody that I really know is into luxury like I am. They can identify with this when I come around. They can identify with this when I come around. But something like this, they'll probably be like, what's that? What kind of bag is that? You know? So, I wear a little bit of everything. I don't just do luxury. I have cheap and cheerful bags that I'm probably going to wind up doing a review on those. I have some of my favorite bags for the summer. A lot of them are $50 or less. I have a lot of bags down here. Most of the, I want to say every single one of these is probably $20 or less. And I'll review those too, because those are, every single one of those came from Amazon, and I want to say they were $20 or less. And I use those a lot too. So, we ain't just doing Kellys and stuff over here. I do this type of stuff too. So if y'all want to see more of this type of stuff, let me know. I am going to continue to do luxury videos as well, because that's just a part of my life, my everyday life. And hopefully y'all like this setting where I'm standing up. If you do, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I guess it depends on if I like it. If I like this setup, then I'll continue standing up in it. And at least you can kind of see what I'm wearing, right? Otherwise, I'm going to go back to sitting down. Not necessarily at this desk. I said before, this is my nail station. This is where I do my nails. I do my own acrylics. One day I will do a tour of this desk and eventually get off into setting the camera up so y'all can see how I do my acrylics. I'm not even doing acrylics right now. I'm not doing anything. I just have clear gel on my hands and on my toes. I just have clear gel. That's it. And I'm probably going to continue to do clear gel until I get ready to do my acrylics again. Yeah, but other than that, that's it. That's all. Hope you liked the video. Bye.